There's a slight problem in that we have lost the remote for the winch. Behind me is my Proton Wira. It's the 1.5 LXI 2004 plate, and by the end of this video, hopefully, there's going to be another one on my drive. Well, kind of, because the one I'm going to pick up today, fingers crossed, best will in the world, will be the same colour. It will have the same engine, but it will have 4 doors and a boot, because I am hopefully the new proud owner of a Proton Wira. Yes, it's chucking it down with rain, but you asked and I am hopefully going to deliver. Shane Boy, you know Shane Boy, he's on the way with the pickup truck to go and collect the car. In this video then, come with me as me and Shane Boy go and pick up a Proton Wira to add to the John Coupland collection. Do I know anything about it? Well, a little bit. Is it dirt cheap? Heck yeah. Is it roadworthy? Absolutely not. Is Dad gonna flip his lid? You know he is. Proton Wira then. Let's go. Now I know what you're thinking. Another one, John. How have you found that? Well, actually, by this sort of a 5 or 6 line advert on the local Proton Facebook group. Take a look at this. And my chariot awaits. Shane Boy has arrived. What are we in today? We shall soon find out. It's a 2-hour journey. We're heading to Derby, of all places. Here he is,
Good morning.
The man of the hour. It's Shane Boy. Morning, Shane.
Where are we going today?
We're going to Derby.
Are we?
What are we in today? Oh, a Fiat.
A Fiat Doblo.
Oh, a Fiat Doblo. There you go.
A big shout out to my good friend, the one-arm bandit, because he's only got one arm. And he's lent me his truck because mine's in the garage.
Okay, good. We're on the Fiat today then.
We are.
2 hours then with Shane in the Fiat Doblo pickup truck, and this is an interesting one, as Shane shouted out his mate, the one-armed bandit, at the beginning. This is a sort of semi-automatic truck. It's got a manual gearbox, but just like a smart car, it's got like an electronic gearbox changer, which is quite cool. I'm guessing that's done so he can drive it on purpose. What a great thing. We won't show you too much of the journey to Derby. It's going to take us a couple of hours. It's a wet and horrible, miserable old day. But Shane's on the job. Shane lied to me. It's not a Doblo, like the snail van. It's a Ducato. Of course it is. We're about an hour into our journey. We're coming up to Newark, of all places. Not an exciting day. I'm still hoping we're going to have a Wira, or a Wira, as Shane calls it. That's probably the right way of saying it, on the back of the truck by the end of the video. And I want to just give you a little bit more history about the car before I get there, of what I know about it. So Chris is the guy who's selling it. It belonged to his dad, who bought it new back in 2002 from the local garage. It's covered 44,000 miles, and his father sadly passed away in around about 2014. The car has been stood on the driveway since 2014, not started, not moved, with a view of being a little bit of a comfort blanket, I suppose, for Chris's mum, and a deterrent to make it look, I suppose, like that there's someone at the house who has the ability to drive. I suppose partly Chris also probably didn't want to let go of the car because it holds memories of his father. He hasn't said that, but I'm assuming that. Anyway, what I know from a brief phone call with Chris yesterday is all he's done over the years is pump the tyres up. The car has been semi-undercover in a carport, but it's not been started. I'm expecting the brakes to probably be stuck on. I'm hoping the fact, as I say, that it's been undercover is going to go in our favour when Shane tries to pull it on, and that the handbrake is not stuck. I'm expecting it to be stuck. Shane's definitely expecting it to be. Look, he's shaking his head. He's like, this isn't going to do anything.
Hopefully they left it off.
Hopefully they left it off. I don't think they did. So it's either going to be stuck handbrake or stuck brakes.
I haven't got a hammer.
But But as you know, this is John Coupland Cars and we've got Shane with us, and Shane's a bit gung-ho. I'm probably going to try and start it up. I've got with me my jump pack and I've also got with me my tyre inflator, because we've had success in the past of us starting cars up. The plugs haven't been left off, the battery's probably still hooked up. I'm just hoping there's no immobiliser or anything like that that's going to cause us an issue or an alarm. But I am probably going to start the car up, or attempt to start the car up. What do you reckon? Is that a good idea, or should I not be dragging that shit fuel through the system? Hopefully it's not turned to sludge. Hopefully it's probably not got a full tank. I've not got fresh fuel with me, I should have brought some with us. If all else fails, we can probably grab a can and try and put some in, but as long as I can get the car on the back of the truck with Shane in one piece, without damaging it, Shane, because it's not getting raced if it's not rotten, then we should be good to go. Dump it on my front lawn and then tell Dad about it. Then try and put some fresh fuel in it and then start it. So it's a journey that I don't know, but for those of you that are thinking, are these boys going to try and start this car up? Yeah, we are. Am I going to inspect the cam belt? No, I'm not. Am I going to just give it the beans? Yeah, I am. And if it goes wrong, it goes wrong. What do you reckon, Shane? Is it going to start?
50-50. I'm going to say yes.
You've, well, we're shaking all over the place. You've come up with a good point, and that good point is no E10 when it was parked up in 2014.
Yeah, that's it. So I think that gives it a bit more of a chance of it starting, as it's got the older style fuel still in it.
E10, as we know, turns to sludge like within months. Yeah, the fact that Shane isn't here going, yeah, it'll start, doesn't fill me with confidence, actually. We're about 15 minutes away, and actually the driving through sort of Nottingham and Newark and all that sort of area hasn't been too bad. The issue we've got is it's still chucking it down with rain. I have, on the way here, had the conversation with Shane about the car, because I don't know too much about it, apart from that blurb that I showed you earlier in the video and having a quick phone call with the owner. We've had a look on Google Maps when we've done the sat-nav, and the car is on the drive as far back as 2008. Same car, same wheel trim, same everything. It doesn't look like it's moved at all. I have had a look at some of the photographs that the owner has sent me, close-ups of bits and pieces. The handbrake is on, we think. But we're about 10 minutes away. Next time you see us will be proton hunting. We'll have found the car. We have arrived. It is chucking it down with rain to the point where Shane's not probably going to get out yet. But look, Proton Wira. We have arrived. And here it is under the carport. I'm having to step out of the carport into the rain, actually. Shane has done his usual. He's stomped around it and seen if it's a banger racer. And I've told him no, it's not. I've had a chat with Chris and I've given him a little bit of cash. David was Chris's dad, and he has owned the car from new. It's been sat under this carport, unmoved, like I said, since his death in 2014. I'm going to quickly look around the car. I'm not going to spend too long in the rain because A, I've got a haircut booked this afternoon, and B, Shane wants to get back to Boston. There's a few dints, knocks and dents, but I don't think it's rotten. 2002 Proton Wira. Let's take a look around it. Well, first things first, I've got the V5 with it, and looking at this, if you've got a Jumbuck, you will know it's the same front end as the Jumbucks and the Satrias and the Personas X, Y and Z. Instantly can see that, well, I'm missing the original turbine wheel trims. That's a big shame, but not a major problem. We've got a mud flap sort of hanging off here. Make sure we don't lose that on the way home. E3 special edition apparently. And there's a little bit of surface rust here on the front edge of this wing. I'm not going to poke too much on there, but it doesn't look too bad. There's a bit of a scuff down this side. Someone's caught it here. It's not all caved in though, so that should come out with a good old polish. Bit of lacquer peel here on this door handle, but these haven't gone, have they? Normally they've gone white. Got the nice Proton badges at the back here. This one not loose. Good news. Being the LXI edition, we've got a sunroof. Is it rotten around the sunroof? No, but like I say, it's been parked under here for about 12 years, so hasn't been getting too wet. Little bit of rot creeping in around the top of the windscreen there. Yeah, it's looking good. This needs painting and cleaning. Back end okay. Another little scuff on the bumper there. That's just dirt. A little bit of rust, surface rust on that wheel arch. And all down this side, it's actually, well, dented to buggery, but not a major issue. You can see the bit that gets wet, can't you? Because we've got a little bit of lichen here. In fact, where it's dripping, just off the edge of this port. Mark Campbell Motors, so that is going to be the original number plate on the back there with the original Mark Campbell Motors dealer sticker. Look how clean and tidy that Wira badge is there. Proton mud flaps at the back. Yes, loads of car park dents all down this driver's side. And the interior looks nice and clean. We'll have a look in a second. The main thing for this video is, well, picking it up and getting it moved, because like I say, it's been stood here for years. If all else fails, I've got a good bonnet for my GTI. Let's look inside, see what's going on inside. That lacquer peel is a shame, because that's the only paintwork clear coat damage that I can see. I've got 2 keys, I've got an alarm fob, hopefully I've not got an immobiliser issue. Well, the door unlocked. Ah. Oh dear. Let's try again. That was lucky. Make sure I don't hit this brick wall. It's velour interior. Oh, check that out. We've even got the original Proton floor mats. Look at this, a bit of wear to the interior here. That's a shame, but I think Shane's Proton had a very similar interior, so we might be able to rob a little bit out of that. 49,585 miles. Oh, look at it. It's beautiful. Look at the wood dash. Oh, it smells so good. No aircon. But I'm grateful for it being a manual. Let's have a look in here. Anything exciting in there? No. Oh, it's so good in here. It's so good. I'm getting excited and Shane's getting bored. Oh, that one just opened. Door seal at the back here is damaged, but that's not a major problem. Core blimey, look at that in there. I doubt those rear seats have hardly ever been sat in. What do you reckon, Shane?
It's not too bad, it'll look good round the oval.
Now, Shane has quickly put his hand on the alternator and spun it over just to make sure it's not seized. Are we good?
We're good.
We're all good. I'm going to let you open the bonnet, Shane.
Oh, that's a good start.
That's always a good start.
Look,
I'm hoping 1.5 Magma, please.
Oh, it's not.
It's not?
Of course it is.
Oh, thank goodness it is. Check that out under there.
1.5
Magma. That bonnet should not be rusty because it's going to be galvanised. Okay. Wow. We're ready for Halloween under there. Core blimey. Excellent. I suppose the first port of call is to check if it's got
some oil in it.
Some oil in it.
It's dry underneath.
Do the favour, dipstick. And we got oil, Shane.
Look at that.
It's on the dot, isn't it? On the dot. So we've got some oil. Let's take a look in the cap.
The milk test.
Yeah, do the milk test. Oh, we're looking all right so far. That oil seal there has come loose. Next port of call, brake fluid. Well, that looks, in fact, that looks very dirty. Should we have a look in here? Oh dear. It needs new brake fluid, doesn't it?
Yeah, it needs a flush.
Needs a flush out there. I'm not worried too much about that. Oh, don't cross thread that, John boy. Okay, we're all right with that. Coolant or water in the radiator. Ah,
I could do with a wee.
that's a bit dry in there. We might have to have a look. Where's the coolant reservoir? It's over there, isn't it? Let's have a look over there. Oh, here we go. Look, I'm talking rubbish. It's in here. Any water in there, Shane?
It is only the overflow, so you won't always see a lot in there. No.
Okay, well, we're not going to run it for too long. I don't think we're going to overheat if we get it started. That's on. I can't possibly see a reason why this wouldn't start.
No, I think it'll start.
Faint heart never won fair maiden. Is it bonkers to try and start up a car that's been stood for 12 years? Yeah, probably, but it's got oil in it. That's the main thing. The battery is still connected. It's probably going to set the alarm off when we connect it up.
Some people think we're mad.
Some people think we're mad. I just think we're just
about the cam belt.
Cam belt? I'm not thinking about everything. Cam belt's fine. Do you think the cam belt will be fine, Shane?
Well, it's fine. It's packed up.
Right, it's connected up. Hang on a minute. Have we knocked it off? Jump leads. 1, 2. It did have power, didn't it?
There you go. It's flashed its hazards.
It's flashed its hazards. I'm assuming that's because of the alarm. Oh, sod it. Let's try and start it up.
Just try it without pressing the buttons first.
Yeah, well, I've got the immobiliser light on here, Shane.
Just put the ignition. Is it beeping at you? Or has it gone off on the key?
The ignition's on. Let's just make sure it's out of gear. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
I've got half a tank of fuel. Wah wah. Give that throttle a bit of a blip for me, Shane. Is the throttle actually moving on the pedal?
Yeah.
It's moving?
Yeah, that's moving. Just do the ignition. Can you hear the fuel pump? Just do the ignition.
Ready?
Yeah. Can you normally hear Proton fuel pump buzz?
I don't know. What I don't like is I've got a red light on here on the dash.
What, has that never gone off?
No.
So the immobiliser might be kicked in.
I'm wondering if we've got the immobiliser on.
What, and then buttons won't do anything?
Aha! It's gone off. You got any WD-40 with you, Shane?
Look, some brake cleaner. It's not going to go, is it?
Bugger. I was confident that she was going to start. We got in sparks?
Don't know.
Right. That's a shame. We're going to have to try to wheel it out. That's a nuisance, isn't it, Shane?
Yep. Should we leave it here?
That could be a seized fuel pump. Could be one of lots of different things, actually. I don't think it's the immobiliser because it's gone out. Fine. Next port of call then, let's get it on the truck. Because it ain't gonna drive there on its own steam. And I'm gutted about that. You knew it was coming anyway. Nothing. We've hunted through the rear of the car and found some
spray.
Cockpit spray, which is flammable. It's just two boys on a driveway in Derby. I think it'll fire. Come on, Shane, spray it in.
Turn it over.
Oh. And again, please.
Go on.
Oh, once more for me, Shane.
I'm trying to keep it running on it, but it doesn't like it that much.
Ready?
Fires.
I've got my foot on the accelerator. Oh.
So I think fuel pump issue. Because try and give it no rev.
She wants to. She wants to. Go on, Shane, empty that whole bloody can. Let's go. She's getting there.
It won't stay running on it.
She's getting there. She's getting there.
Right, I've got a bit of a plan with this handbrake situation.
Go.
If you sit in it, take the handbrake off, put it in reverse, fire it on the key while I give it some spray and see if it's going to move.
Yep, good idea.
Might help it free the handbrake off.
Good idea. I'm rocking back and forth because it's not seized. He's a happy boy.
Press the handbrake's not seized.
Well, shall we see if we can bump it back?
You can give it a go.
We've got it off the drive with the start you bastard and putting it in and bumping it basically. But we're in trouble now because we're in the middle of the road. So Shane and I are going to now winch it onto the truck. You can see where it's been all this time. Look, check it out. But sadly, she is not going to drive on the truck under her own steam, which I'm gutted about, genuinely. There she is. There is my Proton Wira. Let's get the ramps down. Let's get her winched on. Oh, what a day for it, eh? What a day. Shane, what's the plan, please?
Winch it on?
Yeah, just winch it on.
Just winch it on. Drag it on.
Drag her on, drag her on. And then once we've got her on, we can do all the usual stuff. Oh dear. Poor old Wira. You know, I bet Top Gear or the Grand Tour or even Smith and Sniff or Tasty Classics don't do this in the pouring rain. We sadly can't get her going. We can't get her started. It could be that it's totally out of fuel. We are not 100% certain. It could be a fuel pump, it could be something else. It may have evaporated. We may stop at a fuel station on the way home and put, I don't know, 10, 20 quid in it. Or I might be wasting time because we'll be filtering it out of there again in the future. We sort of blocked the road now, so I've got to get it on the truck as quick as possible. There's a slight problem in that we have lost the remote for the winch. We found the winch remote. Hooray! Shane, you nearly gave me a heart attack there, mate. Crikey. You found the winch remotes. Crikey, O'Reilly. I thought we was going to have the good people of Derbyshire shouting at us with a Proton in the middle of the road.
There's enough of the hill, we would have had it up there.
I was thinking we could have reversed it up the hill and sort of used gravity because we are on a nice hill, but the sad reality is we may have ended up in the middle of that blooming bush.
They've got fixed towing ideas about.
What we got there? A fixed towing eye?
We have.
Lovely stuff. Well, you can winch it and I'll steer it, or are you going to? You're going to steer. You can steer it, I think. What do you reckon?
Up to you.
Traffic jam now. Here she goes.
Got the same wooden dashboard
As yours. I know. Here we go. Here she goes. Don't you get that interior mucky, Shane?
You want me to leave it here?
Nicely done. Well, that was touch and go for a moment when I didn't think we'd got the remote control for the winch and the car that wouldn't start or move or do anything. The handbrake, however, not seized. The brakes, yeah, they're going to need some TLC, but we've managed to move it down the road and get it on the back of the truck. If it wasn't absolutely freezing, the point where my fingers are numb, and it wasn't pissing it down with rain, I'd give you a good old tour around the whole car. But to be honest with you, I'm staying under the carport because I'm paying Shane to load it up for me whilst he does the job. Whilst he's doing that, let's have a quick look underneath it, because obviously we've got to make sure it's on nice and safe. I'm going to look at the sills. There's a little bit of rust here. That's not too bad. What do you reckon, Shane? Surface? There's not a hole there, is there? We've not got anything on that sill there. That's all good. Look at that. Yeah, nice. Get that lathered up with Lanagard and we're good to go. Get them. I'm going to get them wheel trims in the bin this afternoon, I think.
They are disgusting.
They are horrible. I'll get something period on there. Yep, all good that side. You've got the keys nice and safe, Shane. Are they in the car?
They're in the ignition.
They're in the ignition. Lovely, yes, brilliant, fantastic, yep. Let's look underneath it at this back box. Dee-dee-dee. Oh, yes.
Is the back box good?
It's not got any holes in it. I've seen better back boxes. Put that on a t-shirt. There we go. Yep, lovely, good. Let's have a look at this sill now. A little bit of surface rust under there, but nothing I'm concerned about. And we're probably gonna, well, if we lose that on the way home, I've got a spare that Shane gave me off his, but I think we'll be okay. And the front as well. Make sure that bonnet's shut. Don't want that flying up and smashing the windscreen on the way home. That would be very bad news. But it's in there, it's done and dusted, and it's on my truck, ready to rumble. Well, it's a shame she wouldn't start, but it could be fueling, it could be totally out of fuel. What a space now Chris has got on his driveway. It's a bittersweet one, I know. But that's where this lovely Proton sat for the past 12 years. I genuinely think by this afternoon, Dad and I can probably get it fired up. I've just given Chris some money. I've paid for the car because it's not free, but the cost is private, I'm going to say, on this one, because I don't want to blab that one all over the internet, but it's been a mutual agreement for both of us. There is my Proton, it's on the back of the truck. Now back to Lincolnshire. Doing the Lord's work, one Proton at a time. I'm happy with that one. Shane, I hope it's warm in this van, my friend.
It's warm in here.
Core blimey, I am frozen and cold, and so are you, I'm guessing.
I'm not too bad, but getting there.
Thanks for your hard work there. Why wouldn't it start?
I think fuel pump or maybe a bit of crap fuel.
I'm tempted to whack
Some fuel in it.
and see how we get on, but maybe another day. Let's get it on my driveway first. There it goes. It's leaving Derbyshire. We're leaving with the Proton Wira on the back. The paperwork's in the car, isn't it, Shane?
Yes.
Keys are in the car, isn't it, Shane?
Oh, you didn't say about that.
There we go. Couple of hours journey home. If you spot us on the motorway, give us a wave. Look how cold my hands are. I'm gonna risk putting £10 worth of petrol in it. Yeah, Shane's busting for a wee, and I'm gonna put some petrol in my Proton. Why not? What could possibly go wrong? I can safely say that is the first time I've put petrol in a car on a petrol forecourt that's on the back of a trailer. What's that? 16 quid's worth. Oh, that won't shut. Petrol in the car. We're not going to try and spin it over and start it on a petrol forecourt because that would be madness. But we're probably going to find somewhere where it's not chucking it down with rain on the way home, and maybe see if we can get it to idle over. If not, it'll be sort of trying to get it on my drive. We're about halfway home and I'm getting impatient. I want to see if this car will start. Yeah, I could do it at the side of the road at my house, but I do want to see if it'll start. So I've convinced Shane to stop in a lay-by up here, and we're going to try again. Now we've put some petrol in it. I forgot how cold it was out here, but it stopped raining. Haha! So we can check the Proton out. There it is. We're going to try and start it. Shane's got some WD-40 in the back here. Look how old that is.
It's a metal can.
Look at that, look at that. Why? Because we don't want to snap the hinge. We've got a rusty bonnet hinge, and for those of you that followed my Satria, careful Shane, it's covered in like gunk. For those of you that followed my Satria project, it was stiff as anything. How's that feeling? I'm going to go to the other side. Have you ever fettled with your Proton at the side of the A1? Oh, you've done a grand job, Shane. We can't hear the fuel pump, but we're going to give it a go. Let's take a look at the fuel level. Yes. Yeah, it's showing petrol now. It's showing that we've got petrol. Are you ready, Shane?
Ready.
Make sure she's out of gear. Oh no! The alarm won't turn off. Disappointing. She's not starting. She wants to go. I reckon we've probably got an issue with the fuel pump. What do you reckon, Shane?
Fuel pump.
That's a shame. Try it, go. We're giving up. You've let me down, Shane boy, you've let me down.
Not good.
What a waste of 16 quid.
I'll buy it off you now.
Well, bugger. I was really, really hoping that was going to work and do the trick. Sadly not. That's my face because I thought that was going to start. Yeah. Could be the fuel pump, could be the relay, could be the fuse. The first port of call is to see if the fuel pump is working. Maybe we've got no spark. Could be one of many different things.
It's got a spark.
It has got a spark because it's trying to start.
And we've had it running on some flammable whatever it was.
I would say the fuel pump is knackered, which is a common fault with them. Gives Dad something to do. I've rang Dad and I've told Dad about the new addition to the Coupland fleet. As you can imagine, Dad is not happy. However, the reason I rang Dad is to say, this car doesn't start, mate. So do you want it at your workshop now? Saves getting Shane to bring it round to Dad's house in a couple of weeks. So the plan is to end this video, drop the car off at Dad's and then duck because he is going to be throwing spanners at me. Anyway, so the Proton is back. We're actually at Boston now. We're in Boston. Drop it off at Dad's house, wheel it onto the drive, and I'm sure we'll be taking it to Neil for an MOT in the next couple of days. Oh, look where it is. A separate video of this man having a look at the Proton Wira is coming. Shout out of course to Shane. He's just pushed it in the garage with Dad. But can we get it fueling? Well, we'll soon find out. There it is though, it's back. We've got it from Derby and we've got it to Lincolnshire. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, hype, do the usual stuff. Shout out for Shane, of course, for going to pick it up with me. Thanks for watching. Till next time, have a great day. See you later. Goodbye. Thanks for watching this latest video. I really hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, I've selected a couple more videos for you, especially on this page. You might enjoy those, and don't forget to subscribe to always keep up to date with the channel.